We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Atlanta Braves. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a looper to left. Coming in is Smith. 1 out. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. First delivery to him on the way. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
I'll tell you what, if you want to get a lead any time in any ball game, this is the one. Game 1 in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them. Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup, back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jose Ramirez is the second out of the opening frame. Outside for a ball, 1-1. This is in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Smith. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, second baseman, D.
Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now in the box, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it, because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
But a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Zimmer. And that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Carlos Santana. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Carlos Santana.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Shaw has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Number 9, Marwin
into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. And a fastball just a bit up. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So digging in now, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 3-1 now to Kipnis. Drilled right back up the middle. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. Digging in, Jake Bowers.
Right fielder, Jake Bowers.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Gordon for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double. Digging in now, number 13. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Center fielder, number 13.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Ramirez with a barehanded effort. What a play. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Batting sixth.
Here's Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh.
Now at the plate, Malik Smith. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Francisco
to short.
Cervelli.
Valenzuela is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder.
Ready for another
Number
chance.
4.
Bradley Zimmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a look over to first. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Now, mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Smith has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Jonathan.
Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lindor onto the grass. 1 down. Into the box now, Luis Valenzuela. Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues. I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Luis Valenzuela becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. D. Gordon is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Matt Carpenter.
Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So first and second with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Smith waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Right fielder.
Striding in once again, Jake Bowers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And he is out on the tag. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fielder, number 27.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. 1 away. Now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well hit by Freeman as this one's in the air to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. At the plate, number 13. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. And that's why he's having such great success.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Third baseman, Travis.
Kluber gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate. Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the... Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in, Bradley Zimmer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And this is fouled at the plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smith sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
3-1. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he was 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
On to first, and the Triber held in check. Here's Ender Inciarte. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Designated hitter, Ender.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Standing in, Malik Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Malik.
In there, 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Gonzalez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Working for the punch out and the offering. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Stepping up now, Luis Valenzuela.
Shortstop, Luis.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ramirez has got it, and digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Carlos
Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Now the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it. but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Second baseman.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time. And it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. There's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Ready once again, number 13. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
Now, Matt, he's 0-2, and he swung at 2 pitches. It looked like they're trying to pitch around him. Maybe that's his strategy. Now he thinks they're going to come to him, and they get him. I wouldn't pitch to him anyway.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Zimmer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Jake Bowers. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Bowers.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw fields it cleanly on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Bradley Zimmer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Malik Smith. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Swinging a soft liner. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Zimmer comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Luis Valenzuela. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Runner goes for second, rounded up the first baseline. chopped weakly up the first base line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
2 out with the man at first. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard liner towards short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Last time through was a base hit. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Not close. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a four-pitch walk. And so now the Braves will get both the left-hander ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Matt Carpenter stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Valenzuela backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Carlos Santana is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now in a big at-bat. In this one, 2 on.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Sam Freeman trots in from the bullpen here
for the Braves, number 30.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Second baseman, D.
This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So digging in now, Freddie Freeman. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Now to the plate, number 13. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bowers moves over. 2 down. Striding into the box,
24.
Travis Shaw. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Attention, please. Now pitch.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting.
Number 49. Tyler.
First offering on its way. Hit hard towards center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Bowers has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now, Jason Kipnis. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a hard liner towards short, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Jake Bowers ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Forkball. That's in the dirt for a ball. A 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now a forkball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on the 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He was retired via the ground ball. Ben Rowan answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Oscar Mercado will come on now and pinch run here.
Oscar Mercado
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit. Now batting, Bradley. Zimmer.
Number 4. Bradley Zimmer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Arodys Vizcaíno answers the call from Doug.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves.
From the stretch. Oh, here's a line drive, and he's cashed in big time with the bases loaded. Extra bases. 1 run is scored. 2 runs score. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 4-4 game. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Now the 0-2 pitch into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Lindor is digging for home, and the run is going to score from second as they've taken the lead here in the 9th. At the plate, Matt Carpenter. It was a flyout for him in his last.
Carpenter, your attention please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 52, Buddy Boucher.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Here's Carlos Santana now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Trout has it in his sights. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Brad Hand is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Brad Hand. This change for the Indians. Now playing right field.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Plays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he drops it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. James Hoyt comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Logan Morrison will pinch hit here, and he's
Logan Morrison.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Down and away, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Luis
Valenzuela.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's the 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss for strike two, and the Braves now are down to their final strike.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A.